It's back. It's your favorite segment, Team 2K TV versus the world. And today from Team 2K TV, we have Chris, Danny, and Brian. And we're going 3v3, and we're hitting the city. And we don't know which affiliation we're going to get yet. We have to spin the wheel. Firstly, how are you guys doing today? Are we going to get this W? Please, someone say yes.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about today.
You take a look at the Nets. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advance, isn't it?
Amen.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Ben Carroll. Davis is out there with Macy, and it's Carter in at the 5 roaming the paint. They get it again. Count that one for Mobley.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Macy. And here's Wagner. Buries the long-range jumper.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick-hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
The pass to Mann. The tray. Sinks the three-pointer. Mann's got 6.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Now Macy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. Orlando shooting their first free throws of this game. And both free throws good for Macy. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Man, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's 9 points for D.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Wagner passes to Macy. And here's Wagner. Here's Carter. And it's blocked by Mann. Fires the 3. And the Nets another 3.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And Macy kicks to Wagner. Down low, here's Davis. Ball with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Davis. After the basket by Brooklyn. Passes to Macy. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Nice game. Great performance by D.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Ben Simmons comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Durant in for Josh Giddey. Here is Cardinal. Looking to end the run. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Nets leading by 12. Durant for 3. And the Nets another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. The defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Rozier. And they recover it. Here is Cardinal. The second chance effort. Great D that time from Mann.
Those are chances Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
The Nets making a switch here. Duke's checked in. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Magic. They swipe it. Here's Duke, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
.54 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's KD, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Rozier. Can they get it? Good on the three-point shot.
You've got to defend this. I mean, Rozier is more than willing to take the 3 ball if you give it to him.
Outside ball. Lets the 3 fly, and the Nets another 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten 1 shot to drop.
Rozier with the ball. Oh, he nails it just in time.
1 eye on the rim, 1 on the clock. What a play.
And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Josh Giddey is out there with ball. Then it's Durant. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's man in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Pacers played an important role. He had 9 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
And, you know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Nets. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Here's Macy. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Carter. The rebound by the Nets. It's stolen by Banchero. Outside for Davis. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Carter. And no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. KD with it. Defended now by Wagner. Got that one up quick. KD's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Cunningham for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Carter. Solid defense there from Mann.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. McCaw, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Kevin Durant, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high. Talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
To the middle. Here's Carter. Here's Banchero. He dishes it to Carter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Pass to Cardinal. Now here's Drummond, covered by Mann. The kick out to Rozier. The Magic again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Wagner outside. Pass to Drummond. Here is Cardinal. Rozier with the ball. Guarded by Simmons. And the pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run, McCaw grabs the miss. And here's Brooklyn. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Cardinal passes to Wagner. Rejected by Mann. Count it. Drummond's got his first points of the game. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Passes it to Cunningham. From deep. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wagner outside. Back to Rozier. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 20.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man.
We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities like to see in a draft pick. So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man.
Good. Now look, right now, based on what we... I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned...
It's time to spin the wheel. Let's spin it. And it looks like it's going to be the Vipers.
All right.
Okay, Southside, we're ready for them. Let's go.
Courtesy of my level 40 win in Season 1, we're taking my golf cart over to Vipers territory, but who invited this guy?
I don't know. A random hopped in with us, but that's cool. We can come to the Vipers court and take this L. That's.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks, at power forward, Dorian Finney-Smith. Now introducing the starters for your Phoenix Suns. At forward, 6'6", number 99.
And we've been waiting for this day for well, this one's about...
Thank you, BA. Well, tonight the day...
Okay, Allie, thank you. Well, the fans were a bit brutal when MP was selected, Grant.
You know, BA, fans sometimes can get pretty emotional on draft night, but they took it to a whole nother level when MP was selected.
So, the opening lineup.
Substitution on the
That
floor.
includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win. So expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns leading. Here's Mann. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Mann's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Green with the ball. Now here's McGee. Drops in the layup for two.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Mann. Another three for Phoenix.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Dallas, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Outside, Green. Pass to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Let's go with a three. Bullock. Good.
Reggie Bullock.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Hits the trifecta.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
And another three for Phoenix.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Lets it fly. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Here's Mann. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right...
Oh, yes. It's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock.
The Mavericks.
Oh, what?
And so it's Phoenix earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith make up the forward spots. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Wood in at the center position, locking down the middle. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Mann. And the Suns get another three. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection goals.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And Wood with the stuff.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Fires the three, and the Suns get another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mann. Another three for Phoenix.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Goes back up.
2 minutes.
And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body.
And so it's Phoenix with plenty of breathing room. 23.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Suns 68. The Mavericks 45.
Second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be Suns making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Jacks up a three. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Mann in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
Craig is checked in for Ayton. McGee, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Dinwiddie. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Hardaway. Fades back. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's man. And good. There's another. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Green, the pass to McGee. Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Doncic finds Green. 4 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Outside, Green. Here's Wood. The Suns clear it.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
4-3, and the three-pointer goes. Man's got 57 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Doncic. They get it again, and the shot goes in. Wood's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's man. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Hardy is out there with Green. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. Outside, Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And the Suns shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Powell against Saric. Saric with some nice D. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Launches a 3. Good! That's another bucket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside, Green. Outside, Bertans. Will it go? That one's good from Green. And the assist by Bertans.
3-point field goal.
Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to man. From downtown. Rebounded by Bertans. And for Dallas, they're shooting efficiently. 50% so far. And it's Green missing.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Powell outside. And it's hammered home by Green.
He just rises up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to man. There's the three. And yes, another basket.
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The three. Man, misses. The Mavericks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them.
Oh, connects again.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. Good.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr.? Looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Here's man. And another one.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night here. For three, Hardaway. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Another three for Phoenix.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to McGee, and here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Saric. Here's man, guarded by Doncic. And again!
90 points! A legendary performance!
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you in?
Yeah, you know, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your...
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily...
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal.
Community. Community is everything to me. So, okay, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up?
MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my...
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah.
So funnily enough, we rode over to Vipers territory, and the guy who tagged along in my cart is now our opponent. So friends become enemies real quick here in 2K23. Guys, I got a point guard on me, 6'4". I've got 5 inches of size and back down Punisher badge. So if we need a quick bucket, drive it to me in the paint.
Also, they have, their tallest player is 6'4", so I could try to bully them too.
Absolutely. We have the size advantage on them.
We'll have to step.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are.
Portland ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Craig comes in for Bridges. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Mann in for Paul. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Mann in at the point guard position. And the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobile One for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobile One. They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early. No question who's in control of the board so far.
From deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Watford. And the layup is good off the glass.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Sharp. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Portland trailing here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Little. 24 seconds left to play in the first. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that one's good, man. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Eubanks. Shoots a fadeaway. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Suns on top. They lead.
14. The Suns. 18. Badger trail.
Going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Hart. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. And Payton is subbed in for Damian Lillard.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Mann in at the 2. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Well, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now, but you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Little. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. And he lobs it up. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Here's Mann. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Little. Here's Sharp from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Mann. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Back to Payton. Pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. He's covered by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp. Just relentless.
Here's Mann. And the Suns get another 3.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Payton passes to Grant. Back to Payton. Here's Little. And that's not going to go.
The end of the first half. With the score, your Trailblazers 38, the Suns 49.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
In his 3rd season, Nazir Little saw increased playing time and the opportunity to show his value, which he did not waste.
The perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And that one's good, man.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
You know, talking about Little, his 2021-22 season was cut short after suffering a shoulder tear, Smith.
BA, I hated that. Prior to that injury, Little was having the best stretch of his career, averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds on 45% shooting and 40% from 3 in 13 games.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Phoenix has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Man misses.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Simons outside. Pass to Lillard. Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. Second chance shot. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Portland calls timeout. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind? It's Hart on the wing. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body.
Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Back to Hart. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Payne. Double team on Lillard. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Portland, no good that time either. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. The Suns have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Here's man. And again for three.
I don't think I've ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Pass to Grant. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Little. Buried from 15 feet out.
Zaire Little with a nice pull-up jumper.
Here's man. And the Suns get another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Puts it up from 12. Crowder grabs a miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Beyond the arc. The shot by Lillard, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Another three for Phoenix.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Outside Hart to stop the run. It's hauled in by Saric.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Man. And the Suns get another three.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Hart from long range. It's hauled in by Saric. The Suns shooting 56% today.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for D.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Hart, the open shot. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Three-pointer. Oh, another one falls.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type.
What up, Ash? Press?
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like...
You know what, that's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Man, my shots were falling tonight. Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chair.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the...
I mean, look, Shep would be a great...
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you...
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
Matchup. Nope, get out. All right. Let's
Perfect.
go.
All right.
Yeah, nice pass.
30.
I'm there. Reject.
There we go. Get out of here.
I like the communication, though. Let's keep it going.
Oh, no, that was just a horrible pass.
Oh, okay.
This is the challenge.
Still very early in the season here, but Team Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger.
Checked in for the Clippers. And for the Suns, Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's D in for Paul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Evan Booker out there with D, and it's Ayton in at the center. Powell against Booker. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight, while the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Batum finds Leonard. Zubac's against Ayton. Zubac's no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Mann. Another 3 for Phoenix. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, do you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Right side, Batum. Pass to Leonard. Passes it to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Beyond the arc. Another triple from Mann. Mann's got 15.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Shot from 12. Offensive rebound. Batum passes to Wall. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Mann can't hit.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with
27. That's your Clippers USA.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And there's Jackson. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Mann gets the bucket. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's man. Back to Jackson to end the run. That shot, no good. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Nicholas Batum. So it's the Phoenix Suns with a 34-point advantage heading into the break.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Clippers 31, the Suns 65.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. For the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann subbed in for John Wall. And the Suns here with a different look. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Okogie's checked in for Bridges. And it's D in for Paul. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. D out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Now the pass to Powell. From deep, George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Good! Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Man gets the bucket.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's Mann. And again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Powell kicks to Leonard. Pass to Mann. Shoots. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Leonard the pass to George. Pass to Morris. The dish to George. Pulls up on the elbow. And good. Got the English that time as he falls. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Leonard. Some solid defense from Johnson. It could go. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's Phoenix way out in front. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Brown out there with Morris, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Jackson passes to Kennard. Here's Coffey. Connects on the 9-footer.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Shoots the 3. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime. Heard some great ideas, and who knows?
And they've got a big lead, not just on the score as well. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Back to Jackson. Shoots. They grab their own miss. Brown got it. Good job in the low post.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Jackson kicks to Kennard. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by Brown. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Jackson. The shot will not fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mann gets the bucket.
It's been this way since.
Right here, guys, in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was touched by. Knocked loose. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's the 3. Good, another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Lee with the steal. Pass to Mann. A 3-ball. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Wall. The shot by George, wide open. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Phoenix.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mann. He got it again. Sensational.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And another one falls. Amazing.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Jackson. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Al.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from...
I'm just trying to win. Coach told me before the game.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man. All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk some.
No way.
Nice block, Brian.
Come on.
Brian's got it on lock.
This build should just be called the eraser because it just erases so many shot attempts. No way. Oh, screen got me.
Yeah, watch on those screens.
Good cut. Nice. Good finish. All right, we need to stop.
Let's get a stop here, boys.
Good cover, Chris. Nice.
Oh, my bad.
Well, we're still in the stage of the season where new teammates might not be in sync, RJ. How long do you think it takes for a team to gel?
Well, it depends.
Making some changes. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Mann in for Chris Paul. And the Warriors making a change here. MP announced as the NBA Player of the Week. What an honor.
It is, and I must say, a very deserving selection. MP had a great week, and he hopes that play continues tonight.
So on the floor for Golden State, Andre Iguodala out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Poole in at the 2 guard. Wiggins outside. No good on the triple.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Man.
2 minutes remaining
Yes,
in the first.
and it's Booker with the setup.
Nice pass. Such unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Wiggins outside. 1:44 left in the first quarter.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history, no longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Van. Another 3 for Phoenix. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Drills it from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping big.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Poole outside. The 3, DiVincenzo. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now.
16. Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Ty Jerome. Draymond Green is out there with Andre Iguodala. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Curry in at the point. 4 on the clock. Here's Iguodala. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Right?
Yeah, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Curry. Pass to Iguodala. Thompson outside. Here's Jerome. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Mann. Buries it from 3. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans have their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
The 3 from Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Clay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in. Pass to Jerome. Now Green. Outside Curry, looking to win the run. Offensive board. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got his first points of the night.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Mann, takes a three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Jerome. Now Wiggins. Curry with it. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Curry, and that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pickings. He just goes up, nails the shot.
And that one's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Poole finds Wiggins. Back to Poole. Fires for 3. The Suns clear it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Man. And the Suns get another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Curry passes to Poole. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lee with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
From the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. The 3 from Thompson. That shot missing.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Mann. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Curry against Paul. Outside Curry. Over Paul. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
A dominating first half of play.
Your Suns, 56. The Warriors, 25.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the... Suns will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Ayton. Okogie comes in for Crowder. Lee, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Mann in for Chris Paul. Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Curry. We've got Damian Lee. Josh Okogie is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Mann in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
He's found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. To the wing, right side. Here's Looney. And the Warriors miss again.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
making it look easy.
The Warriors shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Poole outside. Back to DiVincenzo. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
From behind the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Unloads. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Hits yet again. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Suns on top. 40. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
On the floor for the Warriors, Moody is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Wiseman, then it's Green, and it's Iguodala in at small forward.
Whoa. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
And again for 3.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that list now for the most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. And that one's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Moody. Back to Jerome. Here he goes. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run.
Just an ugly show from him offensively.
Good. Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Iguodala, the pass to Wiseman. Here's Moody, defended by Craig. Here's Jerome. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them.
They connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
They recover it. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Mann. And it's good. He hits another one.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Pass to Jerome.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that, speaking directly to their fans.
And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Looking to end the drought. Phoenix grabs the miss. Craig's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And what a
good! Another from three.
I don't think I've ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Pass to Moody. Six to shoot. Here's Jerome. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Wiseman.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Mann. Again! What an avalanche!
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. Iguodala outside. With the hits the front of the rim and out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the wrist now.
And again for three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And the crowd, letting him know they appreciate greatness.
He's been nothing less than...
Your Suns, 125. The Warriors, 49. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense.
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball come.
Yeah.
There you go. Good job.
I'm looking for that.
No, is that in? Okay, thank you. There's the stop.
Coming up.
I'm going right up the middle. That's a look.
For the tie. Get in.
Yeah. Nice shot, Chris. Nice shot.
Let's go. One more stop.
Nope. I'm going. I'm
Watch
going.
inside.
That's fine. Corner. Corner.
Back in.
I see him. I see him.
Come on, one.
Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations, and for the players.
Take that, baby.
They have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ingram outside. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Valanciunas. I'll call him outside.
2 minutes.
Let's go.
2 minutes.
And it's Ayton with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Man gets the bucket. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Daniels from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Well, Kevin, you talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
And another 3-point shot ball from Mann. Mann's got 12.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The pass to Daniels. Now Valanciunas. Ingram outside. And Murphy kicks to Valanciunas. Passes it to Daniels. Clock at 4. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Suns.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Mann gets the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
McCollum outside. They get the rebound and staying with the play. Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Here's Mann. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the
domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Suns lead by 15. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns answers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Hands out there with Williamson. Then it's Jones. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Alvarado passes to Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Lee against Jones. Good D by Lee.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Marshall with it. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak pick.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Mann. Offensive rebound. Here's Nance. Off with the layup. For Phoenix, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. But he says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a vet. So it's Phoenix out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. He's checked in for Paul. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker and Bridges are the wings, and it's Mann in at the point.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
That was a second look at our mobile one drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. The team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
There's the dish to Ingram. Pass to Daniel. Pass to Williamson. 5 to shoot. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Some changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig comes in for Ayton. And Okogie subbed in for Bridges. New Orleans also making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Herbert Jones in for Daniels. Here's Mann. He's guarded by McCollum. And another 3 from Mann. Mann's got 45 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Takes a 3. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The pass to McCollum. Williamson trying to free himself up. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got his second bucket tonight.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Releases. And again it will drop another make there from Mann.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Williamson throws it down.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Here's Mann. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ingram passes to Marshall. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Mann. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And a missed layup. Here's Mann. Good. That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Off target with that shot. And so it's Phoenix holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see what. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Hayes. He's out there with Larry Nance. And it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alvarado. The shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Mann. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Passes it to Murphy. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Nance. And with the rebound. The Suns shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And good, he gets it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Murphy. Nance against Saric. And again, no good by New Orleans. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jones with it. Working on Payne. They get it back. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first basket of the night.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
to the inside. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Assist from
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Dishes it to Hayes. Pass to Murphy. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Alvarado passes to Jones. Here's Alvarado. There's the pass to Hayes. Outside, Jones. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the...
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best?
Thanks, John. You know, I was just happy to...
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision?
I'd say they probably don't know me very well. Or...
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been...
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're...
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right, all right.
You chilling?
Duh, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley the other... So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team.
That's a great question. Not at all, man. I mean, I'm confident in who I am and what I bring to this table.
Okay, then. Last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team...
This might not be my hometown, but this is my city now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
Yep, stay with him, stay with him. Try that.
No way. No way.
I'm out.
Come on. Oh.
Get me.
I see you, Chris.
Oh, I'm coming in. Got you, Danny.
Get in. Oh, no, that was a horrible loss.
Game. That's game, baby. That's game.
No.
One win streak. Just end the segment here. That's a hot streak like you've never seen before. One game win streak. You've never seen it. History here on 2K TV.
Is this the biggest win in...
We expect this one to be intense, with two very athletic teams giving their all to capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced.
He's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too. Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
So the Houston Five right now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Kenyon Martin is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Tate in at the three. Pass to Martin. Now Tate. Here's Porter. Clock at 6. Knocked away. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Mann. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Well, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league. I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
The three ball. And the Suns get another three.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For Houston, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Porter. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Here's Mann. And the Suns get another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Porter's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And the Suns get another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Outside, Green. Bridges against Tate. And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
Fires in the triple.
Back back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Green. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
And so it's Phoenix. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
He's going with a whole new group out there. So the Rockets 5 now. Green is the 2 with Tate at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Porter in at the point. Martin outside. On the wing, Green. Sinks the tray. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help. When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given. But he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
Porter the pass to Tatum. Now here's Green. Back to Tate. Over Bridges. Tate's shot is off. And some of the dunks we see from Green. Throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
Man. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
Suns foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
41 seconds left to play in the half. And here's Porter outside.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Back to Green. Şengün in the post. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
First half with the score. Your Suns 70. The Rockets 30.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Suns shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Mann in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. On the wing, Green lets the 3 fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mann. And the Suns get another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Pass to Martin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of...
Substitution on the court.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Outside Tate. Pass to Gordon.
Phoenix foul. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
.103 left to play in the third quarter here. On the wing, Porter. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Saric has got his 6th rebound on the night. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Man's got 42 in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Gordon outside. Pass to Fernando. Down low. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got 15 points.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fernando. Gordon outside. An open look for Porter. Again, Porter missing. Here's Mann. He has 45 points. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, and they're up an insane amount.
55. Here they come, fans. It's your warning.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Rockets shooting around 41%. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Boban Marjanovic, Washington out there with Josh Christopher, and it's Matthews in at small forward. No good on the three. And the Suns shooting at a very efficient 67%. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Knocks it loose. Three-pointer. And the Suns get another three. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Absolutely beloved by his teammates. Boban Marjanovic is such a positive locker room presence. I mean, his kindness, his affability and joy are really contagious and do wonders for a team environment.
And for Marjanovic, the 7'4" center makes the most of his playing opportunities.
He sure does, B.A., and he doesn't get much playing time. And for you analytics guys out there, he's got one of the best offensive ratings of all time.
Pass to Matthews. Back to Marjanovic. Here's Christopher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Washington. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Mann. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Garuba. Covered by Crowder. Here's Marjanovic. Banked it in off the glass. Marjanovic got 4 points now in the quarter.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Here's Mann. Another three for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
The three from Washington. Offensive rebound, Marjanovic.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Back to Christopher. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Craig. Marjanovic can't hit.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for D.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Puts up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
He just continues to rain it on them from downtown. It's again from deep.
Hey, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a single game. Washington left side. The Rockets with another miss.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Takes the 3. Good. He hits again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Pass to Matthews. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding...
Man, listen, there's a lot of love.
Blaze time. I'm Olivier Cedra, PA announcer for your Brooklyn Nets. This week, we're celebrating your State Farm top assists. So, do me a favor, Team 2K TV, assist me. Roll those clips.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
King IPM leads off in the Kia Challenge.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very uncertain.
He's checked in for Phoenix. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Russell. On the court for Minnesota. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Naz Reed out there with Towns. And it's Noel in at the 1.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
Anderson outside. Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Offensive rebound. Noel, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Traps in the drain.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Edwards kicks to Anderson. Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Edwards kicks to Prince. Edwards passes to Reed. They double him with Saric. Prince outside. Ball's knocked loose and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Minnesota with it. 4 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mans hits it from three-point range. Mans got 15. And this team, Greg, crafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Mann. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game for the first quarter of play.
32. Here they are, your Panthers.
And this has been a fairly close. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then there's Ayton. Then it's D, and it's Okogie in at the four-man position.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Over Booker. Got a hand on it. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Russell from downtown. And again it will go. Basket is good from Mann. Mann's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And the call will be against D. That's his first. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead.
Your Suns, 74. The Timberwolves, 58.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is... He's checked in for Paul. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Russell with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. At one point they led by 16 on the court for Minnesota. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Mann. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 9th assist in the game now. Russell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Now here is Russell. Tight defense on him. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. Puts up a 3. And again, the 3-point shot from Mann. Mann's got 48.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Noel passes to Edwards. Here's Noel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for 8. Lee comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Booker. On the clock. Here's Anderson. And just miss after miss right now.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Man showing some terrific range. 57 points for D.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Lee against Prince. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit. Here's man. McDaniels defending. Trains the three-pointer.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Suns ahead, delivering.
The Timberwolves, 65.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got D, Jake Crowder out there with Torrey Craig, and it's Lee.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Phoenix, Torrey Craig. At the line for one,
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Into the lane, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Here's man. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now, here is Russell, defended by man, at the top of the key, Towns. There's Russell with the three. Excellent D from man. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Up top, Russell. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For great...
You shot a great percentage tonight after some struggles earlier this season.
Yeah, Coach was encouraging me to shoot more.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you.